Hey YouTube, Shukunshub here with a review of the Kyoryu Sentai Zyudenchi DX Kyoryugen Dark version. Now, black and gold repaints of the main mecha, and sometimes the secondary mecha as well, and sometimes even full combinations, were a thing in Super Sentai a while back. Off the top of my head, the last one I remember was Boukenger, but there might have been some after that. I don't fully recall, but usually they were like a Toys R Us exclusive or something like that. But Kyoryugen Dark comes at us at a full retail release. They were available at all stores. So that's really cool, and a sign that Kyoryuger's toy line is doing absolutely phenomenal. So good for it. Included with the Kyoryugen Dark version, which I will just call Kyoryugen Dark for the remainder of the review, is 4 Zyudenchi, the Gabutyra, Stegotchi, and Dricera Deboth In Zyudenchis, and this Super Sentai Rush Zyudenchi, featuring Ranger, Abare Ranger, and Kyoryuger, just like the Go Busters movie thingy that they're doing, and even though it should have been a separate movie and not part of the Go Busters movie, but anyway. So pretty cool. It's just like the one that came with Terra Gordon's first release, Terra Deno, with the Deboth In of Terra Gordon. So same thing, you go from the charged version to the Deboth In with the logo on it. Nice glossy black plastic that is actually the same as Kyoryugen Dark. And overall pretty cool. Now as you can see, it is the same pin setup as normal Gabutyra, so the sounds aren't going to be any different, so I'm not going to bother to show them since we've heard all of these sounds so often. But we do got this guy to show off, so let's go ahead and clear the way and do that. Alright, first things first, the Gaburevolver. I'm sure we all know what's going to happen when I do this. So no different than any other Super Sentai. Now, in normal circumstances, Gabutyra de Carnival will say the morph cry. But it's just as generic in this toy too. This Zyudenchi's real beauty comes solely in Gabutyra and Gabutyra Dark. So let's go ahead and pop this in and then go make a sandwich. It's finally over! So it cycles through every single Sentai, which is actually kind of neat and kind of long, and it made Stegotchi and Dricera Dark make out. So, that was the thing. So real quick, let's just compare the dark versions and the normal versions. So here are the two Gabutyras. As you can see, the dark version's very pretty, but so is Gabutyra. You're pretty too, buddy. With the yellow mostly replaced by the gold stripes, and then the red turning into black, and some of the yellow turning into black. So, all in all, pretty neat, and I really like the way that Gabutyra Dark ends up looking. They're just really, really sleek. Here is Stegotchi Dark and normal Stegotchi. Again, the yellow replaced by gold. His back fins are all silver, and unfortunately the blade isn't colored in at all. It's just kind of just a normal gray plastic. So that's a little bit of a shame, but it kind of fits the color scheme of Kyoryugen Dark, being very monochromatic. So I guess it works, and again, they're really, really sleek. And I'm going to say that one more time. They're so sleek! So everyone knows that I'm a huge fan of Dricera. It's so pink, I can't handle it. And now we have a big pink train coming our way too. So, behold the power of pink. But anyway, a little bit more changes with her than the others. She now has red eyes as opposed to the green eyes of the normal one. Again, the yellow turned into gold. And her little fins are colored in black, so that's good. And as you can see, the gray plastic is actually darker, at least on the tail. It's the same color as this up here, whereas this was black here, so that got a little bit of a color change too. So this one's the biggest difference, I think, just because a shift from pink to black is really big. And it's kind of like an evil male version of Dricera or something like that. But again, they look really nice. Alright, so these guys feature the exact same transformation, obviously, since they're the same molds. So I'm not going to bother to go through it, or the sounds of the Zyudenchi, since they are also normal. So let's go ahead and cut right to Kyoryugen Dark. Really, really awesome. I've always been a fan of the black and gold Megazords. I know they're not accurate to the show by any means, but it's just one of my favorite possible color schemes. And to see it on a mecha as much as I like as Kyoryugen is absolutely fantastic. And I really wish we would have got some for like Go Busters or not so much Gokaiger. Ghostager kind of would have been pretty neat, but anyhow, Gokaiger might have been cool, actually. Giving him a coherent color scheme might make Gokaiger look not stupid. But anyway, so very, very awesome. One thing that I do like to do, I will show it off real quick, is that this, just like the normal one, can fold out into the shield or flip up into the blade. So that isn't different. But to kind of differentiate him, that's a new word, I'm going to use that in my vocabulary from now on. To differentiate him from normal Kyoryugen, normally Stegotchi is just a fist, and then they're carrying the shield or the sword. I like to just fold this up and leave it attached. I did this a lot with Kyoryugen back in my normal displays. And just keep this attached, and it kind of makes like a little club sort of thing, a little bit like Angidon, except a little spikier. And it just kind of differentiates him a little bit, gives him a little bit different of a silhouette. And I like the whole drill and like kind of mace sort of thing that they have going on in this combination. So gives them a little bit of an edge over normal Kyoryugen. So really cool. I like the tiny bit of splash of color you get up here because of the Zyudenchi. It kind of looks like a tongue in there, and it looks really cool. So pretty neat. From the back here, we have the tail, which is also in the same black plastic, so it meshes really well with the overall look of the toy, even from the back. So the consistency in this is very nice to see. Now, I know Mecha are usually color and everything like that to match the teams. But the one thing that the black and gold combinations always do is they give the robot a coherent color scheme, and it usually really brings out the design. And that's what I like about this. It shows an overall consistency in the way that everything's designed. Now, most of Kyoryugen's formations all had this yellow streak going on, no matter if you did Western or Kung Fu, Macho, whatever. All had that yellow streak going through to kind of tie everything together. But when you match the colors for all these limbs, it really does show just how awesome that this design can look and does look. So I'm a huge fan of the mecha in general, and this one is kind of the winner of the line for me. As much as I like Bragigas and all of the normal ones, there's just something about this that really captures me, and I really, really like it. Now, as for whether you should buy it or not, it really depends on how much you like it. If you really dig this color scheme, then by all means go for it. It is actually really hard to find. This and Zyudenchi Set DX were both very limited releases, and I don't think you're going to see restocks anymore, so you're going to want to hunt down Yahoo Japan Auctions or Mandarake if you want to get a hold of this guy, or Zyudenchi Set DX, which I actually haven't taken a look at yet. Might take a look at that next time. We'll see. But yeah, so overall, I really dig it. If you only get one mecha from Kyoryuger's line, if you really like Kyoryugen but can't get over the colors, this is the way to go. Absolutely. And it looks great combined and on display, so I really, really, really dig it. Now, as for combinations with everyone else, of course, it's the same toy as Kyoryugen, so you can make Kyoryugen Dark Macho, Kyoryugen Dark Western, Kyoryugen Dark Kung Fu, Bakuretsu Kyoryugen Dark, Raiden Kyoryugen Dark, and Gigant Kyoryugen Dark. Now, I'm not going to show these on camera since a lot of them get too big for my camera frame, but I will take some photos of them, and they will be on my blog post, linked down in the description below. So if you want to see how those combinations look, go ahead and check out my blog post for that. I can say right off the bat, Raiden Kyoryugen Dark looks absolutely phenomenal. Really, really dig that. So overall, this is a very, very nice toy. The fact that it has the same sound chip set as Kyoryugen might be a little bit off-putting to some people. But hey, it's better than Tobaspino, at least, who didn't have a soundboard at all. But anyway, overall, fantastic. Definitely worth the pickup if you're a fan of the show and a fan of the black and gold repaint mechas. I really like it. It's kind of the winner for me, so definitely worth the pickup. But it's up to you whether you absolutely want it or not. But if you want it, well worth the money. Not to mention, it does come with the Super Sentai Zyudenchi, with the Rush, with all of the sounds that are activated in this guy. So packing it with him was actually a very smart move, Bandai. Congrats. So the only way to get this, as of right now and probably ever. And so it's a really cool little thing. Granted, it's a simple pin set. You can easily make one yourself by shaving the pins off of a different Zyudenchi. But it looks cool, and it's got the Super Sentai logo on it. So yay. So once again, well worth the price if you're interested in this guy. Thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.